it might be time for even his biggest critics to give him his credit, because I believe Ryan Poles pretty much nailed this previous draft class. Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, I'm to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below and make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to the new sponsor of today's video, Underdog. I'm sure you guys have heard of Underdog. They just dropped the prediction markets, which are spreads, totals, and team outcomes. And the best part, you can combine them with player picks for bigger multipliers. You can sign up today with code FAIZ, F-A-I-Z, and make a $5 fantasy entry to get $100 in fantasy bonus entries. Prediction markets are now live in 25 states, including Texas, California, and Florida, and Underdog is available in over 40 states with player picks and draft games. Prediction markets, player picks, all on Underdog. So yeah, let's talk about this, man. So the Chicago Bears had 8 draft picks in this previous draft class, right? 8 draft picks. Well, after 11 games, pretty much a good chunk of the season, I think it's safe to say that they probably have hit on 3 of those, maybe 4, and some guys are TBD, to be decided. And to me, that in itself is a win, because usually, when you have 8 draft picks, you're lucky if 1 or 2 guys end up being, solid, big contributors. And with the Bears, right, take a look at their draft picks. We had Colston Loveland with the first pick that we had, number 10 overall. Loveland's a stud. He's an absolute stud. It took a little bit, definitely did. All of the Tyler Warren talk early on in the season was not fun because he was having early success with the Colts, and Colston was still getting acclimated, still getting involved in the offense, still learning the offense. But now he has taken off here, has just been absolutely dominating. And to me, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I certainly believe it. I think Colston Loveland is our best weapon on offense. As far as hands, reliability, a run after the catch, explosiveness, I think he's better than Rome because he doesn't drop the ball as much as Rome. I mean, DJ just hasn't had a great season. You have obviously Cole Kmet, who I think is not as good as Colston Loveland. Then it's the other rookie who I'm about to talk about, Luther Burden. So it's Colston Loveland is the best receiver on this football team. It took a little bit when we were here. So to me, I think that's a hit. Now, again, 10th overall pick, you should be hitting on that. But yeah, I think Colston Loveland is a hit. Okay? Then after that, we took Luther Burden, who I said I was going to mention. Luther Burden is also coming on strong here. And every time the kid catches the football, positive things happen, similar to Colston Loveland. And, he just pops off your screen, just makes explosive plays. And that's the best part about both of these kids, man, is when they get the football, good things happen and explosive plays happen. And Luther Burden, you can also make the argument, I don't know if this is a hot take, he is our best receiver. If Colston Loveland's the best, skill position player as far as, receiving player, tight ends included, I can say Luther Burden is just the best receiver on this team. Again, more reliable than Rome, better than DJ, better than Ozzie certainly. And it's yeah, this is our wide receiver 2 at worst of the future, could be wide receiver 1. So I'm fully confident in saying Colston Loveland and Luther Burden both look like hits. Okay? Then after that, you took Ozzie Trapilo, who just had his first, real experience in the game. And he held up his end of the bargain, man. He looked really good in pass protection. Now, obviously, you need to see a bigger sample size, but I've been sold on Ozzie Trapilo since we drafted him. And again, my opinion, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think this kid is going to be our future left tackle, our starting left tackle for the future, And I think he is a guy that I think is going to be solidified at that position. I just believe in him, his size, his skill set, everything is there. And so to me, Ozzie Trapilo, again, I'm forecasting here, I'm predicting, I think he is going to be a hit. Okay, so that's 3 guys right there, your top 3. Then you took Shamar Turner, He showed flashes. I think it's too early to say that he's a hit, but he showed flashes. Obviously, we lost him for the season, so he is a TBD, but certainly I don't think it's like, oh yeah, he looked like he couldn't play out there, okay? Then, in the day 3 picks, you had Ruben Hippolyte. He, to me, is like the biggest question mark. Again, he also got hurt, but it's like I haven't seen him pop off much, if at all. And so Ruben Hippolyte, it's like, okay, yeah, probably not trending in that direction. Still way too early, but I'm just saying, like, these other guys have flashed. He just has not flashed. Zoff Frazier, that's a undecided because we haven't even seen him play. Luke Newman stepped in and was able to, provide some depth for us. So I think Luke Newman is another guy that has shown flashes. And then I think Kyle Monengai is a hit. Kyle Monengai, just off that Bengals game, right, when he completely went off, like 7th round rookies don't do that. You feel confident that Monengai could at least be an RB2 on this football team, even if he's not your future starting running back. But to me, getting him in the 7th round and getting the production you've gotten out of him, that's a hit. So, again, going back at it, your first 3 picks, I think, are hits or going to be hits. Kyle Monengai's a hit, so that's 4 guys right there. And then out of the remaining guys left, with Shamar Turner, I think I see potential in him. Luke Newman, I see potential in him. Really, the 2 question marks, 2 guys you need to find out about are Ruben Hippolyte and Zoff Frazier. Those are the 2 guys. But otherwise, man, what an amazing draft class. What an amazing job by Ryan Poles here. And again, I want to give Ben Johnson credit too, but we don't give Ryan Poles credit for the wins. We give that to Ben Johnson. So let's give Ryan Poles the majority of the credit for doing what a GM is supposed to do with drafting these players. So great job by Ryan Poles, man. And I really hope all of these picks really continue to play well and emerge. And this is our future here, man. Our future core, especially on offense, is Caleb Williams, it's Luther Burden, it's Colson Loveland, it's Roma Dunze, another Ryan Poles picks, same with Caleb Williams. Like, that is your core skilled quarterback and skill position players, and then Ozzie Trapilo, your left tackle, and then the rest of your offensive line you filled out via free agency or trade. So that is your core right there, and I'm just loving it. So let me know what you guys think about that. Agree or disagree. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.